Hiya! How absolutely disgustingly hot has it been this week? And how bad is my hay fever? Absolutely horrendous. It's awful. I have to concentrate so hard when I sneeze not to piss myself. Anyway, hi, it's Friday and I've had a really nice week, apart from it being too hot. I have been off work pretty much all week, which was really good timing with Bernie's chicken pox. She got ill last Wednesday with chicken pox and she went back to the childminder this Wednesday. So she had a week off. Obviously I wasn't here over the weekend because I was busy seeing Take That and Lily Allen. I'll talk about it in a bit. And she's been fine, honestly. Like, apart from her being really hot in the night and waking up with like a fever, I don't even, just feeling hot, she's been okay. She's been quite chilled about it. Like, she's only just yesterday scratched a couple of the scabs off, unfortunately on her face, one right up here and then one sort of in the crease here, but she's not scratched the scabs off too much so far. So I can't believe how itchy my nose is. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I had nothing booked in. I don't work Mondays anyway, but Tuesday, Wednesday, I had nothing booked in. Tuesday, my sister was here. So I just sort of like reset the house a bit as much as I could. And then she went to Beavers on Tuesday night. And it was absolutely wicked. Like, we went to the local mountain rescue hut or whatever. I think it's an old fire station or something. But it was so cool meeting all the mountain rescue people. They did like a presentation on all the stuff that they do, all the services they offer. And you could ask questions and I was like, I don't know, because you know I've been like, I had that little mini obsession with Everest. I don't know if you remember. I was really into like stupid people going up to Mount Everest and stuff. I was dying to ask if any of them had ever been. But I didn't want my face to do what my face does when people are telling me stuff I don't want to hear. Like, you stupid twat, why would you do that? It was really cool. I did take a bit of footage.
Which side? I want to keep my eyes open so I can see.
Yeah.
My true strength. True strength.
So, what do we, forward leg, what do we say?
Steady, go. Steady, go. Is anybody not there?
And then,
Ready, steady, go.
that's it.
That's so much. Do one half.
It is, yeah.
Well done.
I think that's a new team member.
Do George.
You feel safe, Dorothy?
Do George.
Very shocked.
Gonna do it on the teddies.
Would you
Go on.
like to still become a member of Fifth Home Maldives? You would? Okay. So, yeah, so you come one side of me. Right, both Beavers are invested. Okay, so Finley and George are going to lead the promise. So, Beavers, you just watch what Dorothy do it after these two, and then we'll welcome her. You first, mate. I promise. I would like to, and I will get you at the top of one next week at the same time. So I would like to invest you into
Just can't do it.
I'll leave it. What do you do? Welcome to Big One Maldives. quiet, it's on the test mode. Yes. You don't want to upset.
So yeah, it was loads of fun. We got to look through the bag of what the rescuer takes with them. We had to guess what was in there. And if we guessed correctly, we got to try on whatever it was, like a helmet or walkie-talkie, whatever. We got to sit in the rescue car and do the sirens. Oh, well, no, we didn't get to do the sirens. Dorothy got to do the sirens because she got invested. So they made it really special for her. Like, they let her go around into the car, and it was lovely. She was a bit nervous, honestly, but she was last time she got invested into squirrels. And she can't do this. She's like... so funny. And I just admire the rescue people so much. There was this huge wall of all the photos of everybody that volunteer with like they all had a picture of them like out in the wilderness or on a mountain or something, or with the gear on or whatever, including the dogs. And underneath it said their occupation. And I was like, oh, Sam's single. Maybe I could like pick somebody out for her. So I picked her an architect, a doctor, and a finance operation. I don't know. But they were all cute, like, but she didn't bite. Anyway, it was just so interesting to hear about the dogs and how amazing they are. Like, they don't even have to say, or they don't have to have a piece of clothing or whatever from the person that's gone missing. They can just say, find a person, please, and they'll go and look and smell like a human trail. And he kept saying how they work is the dogs run off, and obviously the handler's got to follow them. And the dog just runs off, finds the person and barks at them, and then it runs back to its handler and barks at them. Then it goes back to the person that's lost and barks at them. Then it goes back to the handler and barks at them. And it's just literally, this dog is doing that until this handler has found this person. But they don't call them a handler. This is what really made me laugh. They call them the dumb end of the lead. And I thought, the kids aren't going to know what that means. So I put my hand up and said, what do you mean when you call yourselves the dumb end of the lead? And he laughed and he said, because we literally are just the dumb... It's the dog that's the smart thing that's finding this person for us. It was just so cool. What else did they talk about? I was just fascinated by the dogs, honestly. The dogs are all like trained to wear little goggles and stuff and shoes so that they don't hurt the feet on rough terrain. The dogs are trained to be lifted into a helicopter as well. I thought it was just so interesting. And the kids loved it. They were lapping it up. Because I know quite a few of the parents that go, and they were like, oh yeah, they weren't shut up talking about how much fun it was. And I'm really glad I went, but it's been interesting the last couple of sessions. So we did the mountain rescue this week, and then last week we did something in the local park, and she'd asked for if any parents could stay to volunteer or whatever. And Dan had said, oh, I might not get there in time to pick her up. So I was like, it's all right, I'll stay. So I ended up staying to help with this session. And I honestly do not know what that woman would have done if I hadn't have stayed, because it was absolutely, it was a shit show. There were like a couple of particular boys that could just not be controlled. Now, one of these boys is actually in Dorothy's class, and his mum has said to me how much he loves Dorothy, and how they're little besties and whatever. Now, she has mentioned this kid to me before, but not in a best friend capacity. Like, he's naughty, basically. He's not naughty. He's ADHD or autistic or something, which to younger kids is naughty, isn't it? He's constantly getting told off or whatever she says. Anyway, at this session in the park, we were doing tree rubbings or whatever it was. this little boy was not behaving well at all. He was like running off and messing about and would not listen. And when I say he wouldn't listen, I mean he could not listen. It didn't matter how you said his name nicely, shouting, he could not hear you and just completely carried on ignoring you. I mean, I'd be as far away from him as I am to you now, and he wouldn't take it. And Dorothy tried really hard to get him under control. She was like grabbing his arm and saying, come on, Name, stand with me. We need to get in a line so we can go. Like, she really was trying with him. And he just pissing about, laughing, thinking it was a joke and a game. No matter what tone of voice anybody used with him, it didn't work. Anyway, once we managed to get him back under control, the leader was like, I need to keep you safe, and if you can't behave, I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to ask your mummy to come and stand with you at every session because you cannot behave like this. Anyway, when we got back to the scout hut, his mum was there to pick him up, and I overheard her saying to this mum, she was like, I can't have him if he's going to be like this. You are going to have a serious word with him because I'm completely outnumbered here. Like, there was the leader and maybe 3, including me, parents helping. The other 2 parents were useless, by the way. She's like, I can't have a group of 15 kids to be under control of and one that will not listen. And this mum was not at the time, but she told me later she was devastated. Like, I just don't know what to do. It's hopeless. This is what he's like all the time. I just don't know what to do. Anyway, it just so happened the head teacher was walking by as she was saying this. So I stepped away and they had a little conversation about having a ADHD meeting to see what they can put in place for him at school. But what I'm getting to is this week he was absolutely brilliant, really listening well, putting his hand up to ask and answer questions. If he did sort of wander off, it'd be, Logan, come on, sweetheart, come sit. And he would. He did really well. And I told the mum, I said, look, I was really proud of him. He did so well. Because I had sort of said to myself, I'm going to keep my eye on this kid tonight because I don't want him to get kicked out. I don't want the mum to be, you know, felt like she's a shit mum or whatever, because it's not. She's not. It's just this kid. So I was like, I'm really proud of you, Logan, for listening so well tonight. You've done so well. Make sure you keep it up for next week. And I told the mum, I was like, he was really good tonight. Like, he was just no different from any other kid. Like, there were other kids that needed, like, come on now, let's turn around and listen. You know, he was great. He did so well. Yeah, super proud of him. But I thought, fuck me, I could not have a kid like that. I don't know what I'd do. And she's a single mum as well. Oh my God. She has a really interesting job. She cleans like gravestones and, you know, stone heads. What do you call them? You know, it's gravestones, isn't it? Have they got a special name? Stone heads. Headstones. God. Yeah, she cleans them. She like goes and sorts them out. What a cool job. Anyway, I've got a day at home to myself today, and I've got to sort out some stuff. On Sunday, we're doing our first ever car boot. Selling all the kids' shit. Like all the baby toys and wooden shit that nobody plays with anymore. We're flogging all that. So I have got a few other housey bits like mugs and I don't even know, tumblers. Just shit that we don't use. And loads of my like makeup, which I've like cleaned off and sterilised. All my jewellery, like my costume jewellery. Hair accessories, like bows and clips, scarves. Shoes, oh my God, shoes. Because obviously there's Dorothy shoes, which she's grown out of. And there's Bernie shoes that she's grown out of. A few of my shoes, which I've handed out to friends like Rosie and stuff, and they've given me back because they've not worn them. Bags. I've got a couple of Loungefly bags, like Disney ones, because as a parent now, they're just not practical. And I don't think either of the girls will want them. So there's a Cinderella backpack, and that's going for 45 quid on Vinted. So I'll take 30. If not, if nobody gives me 30 on Sunday, I will just put it on Vinted. And then there's another one which is selling between 80 and 100, 120 pounds. I thought, oh, I'll probably take 50, 60 for it. I don't know. If they've got 50 quid cash in their hand. So yeah, got some Doc Martens, got some Crocs. Like, they say, like, have some big ticket items on your table. So I think my makeup will do well, because obviously it's all Estee Lauder, Chanel, blah, blah, blah. I think my jewellery will do well, because I've spent some time, like, organising that, making sure it looks lovely. I'm only going to sell it for £1, like 50p for earrings. Oh yeah, and I'm not pricing anything either, because apparently that scares people off. I've got a big bag of, like a laundry bag thing, which I've just thrown shit in that I'm happy to sell for 50p, like size 18 shorts or just shit. Like, I'm not bothered. That can be my 50p bag. I've ordered a big table. Is it 4 foot? I think I've ordered a 4 foot fold up table. We've got the pasting table. And I'm also going to take my big IKEA clothes horse and hang stuff on there. So I've thought about it. I've got my float. I went to the post office yesterday and I got, I think, about 60 quid for my float. And the girls are just going to get dumped at Grandma's on Saturday, and we'll pick them up Sunday afternoon. And I've said to Dan, anything we don't sell, we'll just stick it back in the car and take it to your mum's, because we're going to his mum's next weekend to hopefully get the caravan done. But we could do a car boot over there on the Sunday, because there's tons that way, East Coast. There's car boots everywhere, so we might do that. I don't know, but we'd have to take the girls with us, obviously. Oh, would we? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on for about 20 minutes, but lots to tell you. Let's go upstairs, start sorting out more shit to sell. Hey, we've had a little time jump. I just thought I'd show you our little practice run that we're having for the car boot. Hey? Saying we're having it's really windy. Practice run for the car boot tomorrow. I was so productive after I switched that camera off. What day was that? Friday, Saturday. Yeah, done loads. Done the float. We've just split up it and done the bags. Ugh. I think I'm going to set my alarm for 4 AM. Well, I need to have a coffee. I cannot get out without a coffee. I just have to make a flask of. Where's the flask? Yeah, it's just, I had a really busy day at the salon, which was ace. Lots of lovely customers, and they all tipped me, which was very nice. Ugh. Coffee for the morning. Oh. So, what time is it now? Fucking hell, I said I'm going to go to bed at 8 o'clock. It's like 7:30 already. We're just having a pizza to share with some Max and Spencer's coleslaw. Very pleased about that. I'm not even parked yet, and look. It's like, what is it, 6:05 or something?
What's this van doing?
Oh, I don't know. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh. Set my alarm for 4 AM. I could not get any footage of the car boot. It was just insane. Oh my God. I need a washing up sponge. I filled the sink up and just let it soak for half an hour, so I've had to lie down. I didn't sleep. I just listened to a podcast for 20 minutes with my eyes shut. I'm so tired. Yeah, we were up at, set my alarm for 4 a.m. Made 2 great big flasks of coffee to take with us, and then like had a wee and a cig, and then the next thing I knew it was 26 minutes past 4, and I was like, shit, I'm supposed to be leaving in half, like now. Anyway, I think we left at about 4:45, got to the field at about 20 past 5, and they were queuing to get in. And I don't know why, it says on the Facebook, like, events page or whatever, 6 a.m. start. So I was like, oh, well, surely they'll let the sellers in at like 5:30 or something. No. Bang on 6 o'clock, that was when they opened the field and started letting people in, which is ridiculous because the buyers were already walking in and there was nobody set up. They were literally just like pulling all the cars in. So by the time that we'd got in to our spot, and we hadn't even turned the engine off. It was so, I can't believe that this is how people actually are. People have said, oh, they'll be there going through your stuff before you've got anything out. They genuinely were. People had got their hands on the glass. I was still sat in the car. Dan hadn't even turned the engine off. People looking like this into the car through the window. I was like, oh my God. So Dan got out and I'm just like getting my bag together, making sure I've got everything that I need safe, like make sure my money bum bag was like strapped onto me safe. And Dan got out and was like getting the clothes rail and whatever out. And people were in the boot, like looking through, oh, how much are those? It was absolutely unbelievable. So you're there, like I'm there trying to put this pasting table up. Somebody did help me because I didn't look that. And they were just all over us. It was scary. There must have been about 20 people around our car. It was unreal. So you've really got to be on it, like, because I'd written down, I called it my big ticket pieces, if you like. I wrote a list actually. So I had some Mickey Mouse vans and some Minnie Mouse vans, which here I've got Mickey Mouse vans 25, I sold them for 20. Minnie Mouse slip-on vans 15, I got 17. I had a Donald Duck bag which I got for 50, I got 45 for that, 45 or 47. Cinderella bag 30, I got for 27, because this girl, she was lovely and she kept coming back and looking at her. I let it go for 27. Black Crocs, didn't sell those. I had so much interest in them. First couple of hours, every 10 minutes, someone was asking me how much these Crocs were. They were brand new. I'd said 20, and after a couple of hours, after so many people, I thought, oh, I'll knock them down to 15. Didn't sell them. And then by the third hour, people were just completely ignoring them. Baby Uggs, they went for a 5. Did I sell them for 4? I think I got them for a 5 and they went for 4. And the pink Doc Martens were a tenner, and then I did get a tenner for those. So yeah, I'm glad I did a bit of research on how much stuff was worth. Like, oh, my Loungefly and Pokemon stuff gone. Asking price, full asking price. The majority of my Disney stuff went for the price I wanted. Like t-shirts and Disney bounding stuff, and yeah. Like character stuff sold really, really well. I had a ground sheet, like a camping plastic sheet on the floor, and I just tipped all the like cycling shorts, vests, Primark t-shirts, stuff that I wasn't really fussed for, like charity shop stuff really. Chucked all that on the floor with a little sign that said 50p per item or 3 for £1. That did really well because I won't bother. It's literally stuff I had in a charity shop bag, so if I didn't sell them, it didn't matter. I got a clothes rail, which was £20. So that was it, my cost for today. I spent £20 on a big fold-out table, which I was going to buy anyway for the caravan. That was 20 quid, or like 19 quid. And I bought a clothing rail as well, and that was 20 quid. And I'm really glad I got that because, not big ticket, but stuff that's worth more than 50p went up there. My clothes. So anything that still had the label on, I was selling for like 3 or 4 quid, depending on what brand it was. And then like trousers and tops I was doing for £1. Dresses I was doing for 2 quid. And that did really well. Just keep track of it. Plastic reusable stuff like this. You know, with this was actually in the box to get sold, but then I was like, oh, I have sugar and stuff in my coffee, Dan doesn't, so I was like, oh, I'll have that one for me. And I'm glad I kept it because it was a godsend not having to worry about milk and sweetness being separate and everything for me and Dan, so I'm glad I kept that. But stuff like that I was selling for 50p. My makeup, oh my god, they were flocking to my makeup. So I had like half bottles of foundation, sold them for 2 quid. Used lipsticks, they were 50p, they did really well. Didn't sell any, like the long lasting matte liquid lip, didn't sell any of them. Sold quite a few brushes, because none of them were decent. They were just like, you know, you can get like a pack of 30 brushes for, I don't know, 10 quid on Amazon. I was selling them 5 for £1. That did really well. But it is genuinely, apart from my big ticket items that I've just listed off to you, it was just shit I'd given to a charity shop. What else did we sell? My jewellery didn't sell. I was really surprised about that actually. I'd got rings, which again, it was like, you know, you can get them like stackable rings. You can get, I must have got them off Amazon, like, I don't know, 30 rings for a tenner or something. Sold them for 20p each. My fingers are too thin for them. And I don't wear them because of being a hairdresser. They did really well, 20p a ring. Pin brooches, people were interested. Sunglasses, 50p each, didn't sell a single pair. I actually thought I'd lost my sunglasses at one point, so I had to pick some up off the table and wear them. Toys flew out. We couldn't sell, like the toys were basically all gone. There was just a few little random bits and bobs. We had boxes of cars, they were 20p each. Boxes of figurines, they were 20p. God, what else was there? Oh, right, so this is quite funny actually. I've got like my laundry basket. And originally all these clothes that I got on the floor for 50p, I was going to have like a bin. And I put them out and nobody were looking. Because obviously nobody can be bothered to look, to rummage. So I dumped them out on this ground sheet, but I could have sold my washing basket 10 times. Which I didn't. We brought with us like a little wooden, we have it in the garden, it's normally got plant pots on it. I brought that to like give the stall like some height. But by the time we'd thrown everything on the table, I realised if I put that there, I'm not going to be able to see who's looking at what. And it's quite, you know, I need to keep my eye on stuff really. So we ended up, me and Dan just ended up using it as a coffee table. This woman was like, how much is that? We were like, what? That little shelf thing. were like, oh, we just brought it as a coffee table. Well, do you want to sell it? I was like, I don't know, do we? And she said, I'll give you £2 for it. And I said to Dan, I said, do we want to sell her that for £2? I'm not bothered, I'd have sold it. Do you want to sell her that for £2? He was like, no, we're using it. A washing up bowl, somebody wanted to buy that. I was like, it's just got cars in it to show what's there. Like, honestly, people buy any old shit. But anyway, so it cost £20 for my clothes roll, £20 for my table, £10 for the car, because it depends how, like, which way you park is how much they charge you. So if you park with your boot or the front of your car as you stall, it's £8. But if you park your car long ways, it's £10. And I said, just do it long ways, and then we've got more space to put stuff. I'm glad we did, because we did need that space. Yeah. So yeah, cost of doing it was £50, and when we've counted up all the money today, we came home with £380.75. So 330 profit, which I wanted 200, and we made 330. So very, very, very pleased about that, because it means I can get some nice curtains for the caravan and maybe some like blinds or something for it. But I'm not joking now. Since I've got home, all I've done is like look around my house and been like, I could sell that for £1, I could sell that for £2. Like, I realised as well, we didn't take any teddies with us, and they sell really well. So, and neither of the girls are bothered with teddies. Bernie went through a bit of a phase, but she's not arsed. Now she's in big double bed with Dorothy. She's not bothered. So, I don't know, maybe we'll do that next time. Yes, there's definitely going to be a next time, because I loved it. After the first sort of half an hour of manic, people in your face, in your window, how much is that, how much is that, how much is that? Once that had sort of, right, okay, they've gone. It was great. It was really good fun. Like, because as well, me and Dan are quite a good double act. We have worked in hospitality. Obviously, I'm a chatty hairdresser. You know, we're very good together, honestly. And people liked that, because I was like, good morning to people, and they were like, oh, you're the first person who said that to me today. It was really nice. Like, I am a little bit of a people person, not massively, believe it or not. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing it again. We had a little bit of a sort out when we got back, like, because we probably could have made a bit more money, but it started raining. And we didn't have anything to cover anything up, so we literally just had to grab it and throw it into the car to stop it getting soaked. So yeah, came home, had a little sort out, like, cause with loads of empty boxes, because we'd sold so much stuff. Yeah, got it all in, brought all these empty boxes in for me to fill up again for this weekend, and he's gone off to go and get the girls from his mum's, because I would have been absolutely stressed out of my mind if those kids had come with us. They'll be bored after the first half hour. Do you know what I mean? Somebody would try to buy her. Oh, that's not funny, actually. There's some... You've seen that stuff about Vinted selling kids. Oh my God. I don't really want to talk about it, because it's just so... Oh, so horrendous to think of. But yeah, just... If you haven't heard about it, I'm really upset now thinking about that. Just Google Vinted selling children. It's horrendous. Yeah. And of course, because we were selling so many of their toys, we couldn't have them there. So anyway, all the decent toys have gone. It's just like bits of crap now. So we might be able to take them with us next week, but I'd rather we didn't. honestly. It is so stressful. Yeah, I said to Dan, he was like, oh, let's just bring it all back in the house. I said no, because if you bring it back in, it's going to sit there again for another 6 months. Because it's all that hassle of having to load up the car. I could have punched him. I could have punched him last night. I didn't. So I don't think I vlogged it, but the whole reason we decided, we'd always talked about doing car boots, you know, when the babies are, you know, when the babies are all finished with everything they need and we've got all the baby stuff in the attic, we'll have a car boot set, and we never fucking have. So anyway, the reason why we got car booting was because I had gone down into the village to pick something up from the impost locker. There's a really good cheap charity shop in my village, like ridiculously cheap, too cheap, but whatever. It's a community one. It's not a like help the aged or whatever. And I was in there and I overheard one of the workers, it was my day off, I overheard one of the workers saying, oh, we've no toys, have we, Marjorie? Oh, we ain't got enough toys at all, isn't it terrible? And I said, sorry, did you say you'd got a toy shortage? Yeah, I says, right, wait there, I'll be right back. Because I thought, oh, this is a really good excuse for me to have a good clear out. So, came home, started clearing out. Well, 4 hours later, of me thinking, oh, I'll grab a couple of bin bags of stuff, I had organised everything. Like if it was a jigsaw, I'd made sure all the pieces were there. If it was a puzzle or, you know, those wooden block shaped things, I made sure every single one was there. And I put them into plastic bags so that they were all together and they wouldn't get lost and mixed up. I put all the plastic cars together, I put all the metal cars together, all the figurines, like everything was organised. And I thought, actually, there's probably quite a bit of money here. And for me to just give it to a charity shop when everybody needs more money, don't they? Maybe this is now the opportunity for us to do it, now that the weather's getting nice and car boots are starting up again, and which is why we'd gone to investigate, probably in the last vlog, actually. So, yeah, that's how it all came about. And then I just kept finding stuff and thinking, oh, that'd do, that'd do, that'd do. Yeah. Anyway, 20 minutes I've been talking about it. It would have been a lot easier if I'd just bloody got my camera out for 2 minutes and shown you, wouldn't it? But yeah, I've already been upstairs into the walk-in wardrobe and I've like cleared one side of it. Brilliant. Not planning to fill it up again. But we've got all the baby clothes. We've got the baby bath, the prep machines, the bottles, you name it. I've fucking got it in my attic. Oh, just found out one of my friends is pregnant though. Maybe I should be waiting. I ain't got time to wait. I think this baby's only, I think she's only 12 weeks pregnant. And it's her first, so she'll probably want to buy everything new, won't she? But that's exciting, new baby. I can't remember when they're due. Will it be? Will it be January? I don't know. But that's fun. That's exciting. What else have I not talked to you about? Take That and Lily Allen. I've not talked to you about that. I'll probably talk to you about it tomorrow because I've rambled on here for 20 minutes consistently. For 20 minutes I've been talking. So that's how much washing up there is. I haven't stopped washing up yet, have I? It's terrible. How many days worth of washing up is there here? 2 days of washing up. Friday and Saturday. Minging. Oh, right, I'm doing this and then I'm not going to go in the attic. Friday is my attic day because I haven't got any kids here. I think Dan's probably, he's not going to get home till tea time and I reckon Bernie will sleep in the car. we're going to have a late night, aren't we? Anyway, she's been fine with that chicken pox. I don't know if I said in the last vlog. She got sent home with chicken pox on Wednesday. Not last week, the week before. And she was fine. Honestly, she woke up a couple of nights once because she was hot, absolutely roasting hot baby. But she's been fine. She's not been extra whingy or clingy or anything. She's been fantastic, honestly. Thank God. But Dorothy has not got chicken pox. She has been absolutely fine. So that's probably another week off work I'm going to have and end up having to have, isn't it?
Delicious.
Look at...
Squishy dumplings popping.
Uh-oh. Better put it in the bin then.
No.
Well, I don't want that leaking all over everything.
I won't have.
Ugh, it looks well weird.
I won't have a squishy dumpling.
Gross. How you feeling? Could have a bath if you want.
What?
Put the oat stuff in the bath if you want. Don't have to go to bed. Just might feel nice on your skin.
Okay, but I don't. I would only go in there if you were in there with me.
Well, I could do a bit of tidying up and chat to you whilst you're in there if you want.
You're the wizard, Rabbit. Make a wish. Maybe you're right.
Might be nice. Feels nice on your skin, doesn't it, the oat bath?
Yeah.
Shall I go put it on for you?
Yeah.
This is what we're putting in the bath. It smells like quite nice vanilla porridge, but yeah, looks like you've got sand in the bath. There we go. So what day are we on? Friday. I think the last thing I filmed was Sunday. Oh, this house is an absolute shithole. So obviously with Dot being ill now, when did she start with it? Oh, she came home from a school trip on Tuesday. And she'd got a couple of spots there. I thought, oh, it might just be a bit of heat rash because she's been out in the sun all day on this school trip. And then got her in the bath and it was like beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. So it's only a matter of time. But thankfully my sister has been able to work from home at my house. So I could carry on working, which is good because really busy. Just found a pair of shorts with a pair of knickers inside it. So yeah, it's been all right couple of days for me because I've been at work and I've only been seeing Dot in the morning and when I've got home. But she fell asleep on the sofa last night. Daddy carried her up to bed. What's that on my shorts? I think these do need washing, to be fair. So we're just at home today. She's really good at entertaining herself. Like she's got a little DS, she's got her iPad, she's got the telly, she's got her books and her magazines. So I should be able to get a bit of tidying done today. We were supposed to go to do some caravanning this weekend, but and we were going to do another car boot on the Sunday up on the East Coast, but because she's got chicken pox and Dan's mum's got like a weak immune system, obviously they don't want us there. So and Grand, I've just seen on Facebook this car boot sale we were going to do in Bridlington, they've cancelled it. So that would have been really annoying, wouldn't it? But yeah, I've had my boss give me a box of records to sell. I had a client give me a load of clothes that she was going to take to the charity shop, and it's all nice stuff. It's like Hobbs, Zara, Sweaty Betty, so that's all good branded stuff. And then my brother-in-law has also given me a bag of his shit, but I don't know what's in it. It might be rubbish, but I don't know how much, like, because we don't have any other blokey things on the stall, or we won't be having. Stan's a hoarder and he won't give anything up. Don't know how useful it'll be, honestly. Could always dump it down on floor drobe, see what I can get for it. But anyway, I'm gonna dump that in the bath for a bit and try and get this bedroom sorted because it's just crap everywhere. God, you poor thing. Terrible, isn't it? Just look at your neck. Goodness me. Little Dalmatian.
I know, it's really bad, isn't it? How long has it been this bad?
Well, she went on a school trip on Tuesday, and by the time she got home, there was a spot.
Okay.
So we didn't notice it till she was in the bath.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's just turn around, let her look at you.
Let's have a look.
Stand up,
The itching and sore.
turn around. She's just crying in
I'm
pain,
not
like you can't
surprised.
touch her, you
Yeah.
can't. She's going my neck.
It's
my
quite
neck.
hot as well, isn't she?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
it's just.
Oh,
It's
there's a
lift
really
you.
bad one under your eye there, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Show
Can we
you
lift
back.
your t-shirt off?
Turn around.
Just let
She's
me...
she's a doctor, darling. She's seen
Okay.
everything before. Don't worry.
I won't touch again. Okay. So these are the older ones, aren't
Are
they? Yeah. Oh, I know, these are horrible, aren't they? So these are starting to crust now.
Yeah.
But there's this bad one under your eye.
It's just
isn't
it's the
there?
pain.
Yeah.
That she just can't sleep. She can't eat.
Okay. And how's your mouth? How is inside your mouth?
Oh yeah, she cries when she coughs. Like
Okay.
you know, it's like reacts really badly.
And what about eating and drinking? You can pull your t-shirt down, sweetheart. What
Not
about
great. I mean, I never saw her go for a wee yesterday.
Okay.
And I was
She
nagging.
did have a wee at tea time.
Yeah, but
At
And
prayer
the
time.
wee at the start of the day.
yeah, but
Maybe had a wee this morning.
she's had one this morning. Yeah,
Okay.
she's had some milk and a bit of juice, haven't you? But
Not a lot
she's
of
had a
juice.
quarter of toast.
Okay.
She's just
And
awful.
what's her health like normally?
Absolutely tip top. Never experienced anything like this before ever.
Okay.
Like it's freaky how healthy she is.
I got it from my sister who's at my house.
Yes,
I know,
sister had it.
It's really easy to catch, isn't it? Some people it's really, some people it's not too bad, and some people it's really.
Yeah, sister smashed through, but she's 2,
Yeah.
so obviously it's.
And a half.
And a half, yeah.
Because she was 2.5 last month.
Was she? Okay. And normally does she take any medication?
Nothing.
No.
Just antihistamine. She has quite bad hay fever,
Okay.
so she's had some Calpol this morning and some antihistamine.
Okay.
But she's due another
Which antihistamine do you use?
Purities.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And vaccination wise, is she up to date?
She's up to date, yeah. Or as far as I know, she is, yeah.
Not ready yet.
Alright, don't worry, sweet.
So let's just put your finger on here. It's
just-
okay. It's just a
it's
little.
just. Do you remember when we went to?
Does it hurt?
No, it
No.
doesn't hurt at all.
Do you remember when we went to the mountain rescue and they were putting it on the fingers there? It's just the same as
It's
that.
the same as that, yeah. It just tells me some numbers about how fast your heart's going and how much oxygen you've got in your blood. She feels really warm. and
Yeah,
stuff.
shocking.
You are doing a really good job. Yeah, your pulse is up a bit, isn't it? I'm not surprised. This one goes in your ear.
We did this
Thermometer.
morning, do you
Is she
remember?
normally coughing like
We've
this?
got one of them at home.
Have you? Good. So you know what this one feels like, don't you? Can I put it in your ear?
Move your hair.
Yeah. Good girl. Put it in your ear as well, aren't they? Gosh, your temperature's high, isn't it?
It wasn't that high this morning,
Yeah.
Put it back.
unless ours is broken.
Yeah, I might be out.
Shh, why are you shouting?
Come here for me.
Go on.
Can I have a listen to your breathing? Is that okay? Yeah. Can I lift your t-shirt up again? Do you want to lift it? Do you want to lift it up?
Can you just put it
I will put it on really quietly. Yeah.
I'm gentle.
I will really gentle.
Good girl, well done. Get to the chest so she can.
Might be a bit cold, is it?
Okay, one more time. Perfect, good girl. Right, I'm just going to move your hair slightly to look at these ones on the back here. Because these are all looking really bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she
So
can't. I had to lift her to sit up this morning because she wouldn't move.
Okay, just turn around. I'm not going to touch you.
Turn.
Turn so I can look at this. There's this nasty one here, isn't there? Are there any more that are as nasty as that? There was one on your back that looked quite
There's a
small.
couple of better here, up here. Turn, let her turn.
Good girl. So these all look infected as well, don't
Yeah.
they? Oh dear me. Oh dear me.
Sit down.
Okay.
Am I going to stay here for a night?
No.
I don't think so, no. I don't think that would be
Not cool.
needed, but I think we probably need to give you some antibiotics and try and help. I think you're getting other infections on top of this chicken pox. It's okay, it's just medicine. I think this one under the eye looks really bad, and then, as you say, there's a cluster behind there. Her chest sounds okay, but she's coughing quite a lot.
Yeah.
You can get chest infections with chicken pox as well. So I'm going to give you some antibiotics that will cover skin infections and chest infections. So you only have to take one antibiotic, and we'll do all those infections. As far as the viral illness, the chicken pox goes, there's not much we can do for that other than let her body fight it off. I mean, there are crusting areas now, so hopefully we might be coming out the other side. I do have to notify public health about chickenpox now, but that's only because it's gone into the vaccination programme for the very little ones, so they need to know, monitor it if it's making any difference to the cases. If you can help me by drinking lots of water today, would that be okay? And eat a little bit when you feel like it, okay? Maybe some ice pops, ice lollies, yogurts, things like that. They're a bit easier, okay? Do you think you'll be able to do that? Yeah, I'm just going to go and get the scales to weigh you because this antibiotic is done by weight. Is that all right? Yeah. Okay.
Well done, both.
You're doing a
Really
really
brave.
good job.
Do you want a drink now?
Very proud of you, darling.
What can you do? You do.
It says no. It says no drinks though.
Where?
Where?
There. Oh.
Yeah, but she's just told you to drink, so it's okay. That's good, we don't have to stay, isn't it?
I think that might mean no open cans of beer and, you know, coffee.
It's alright. Good girl, I know, sweetheart, I know. So, second pharmacy, you do this, had the same issues as the first pharmacy, which was, why is it 5 times a day instead of 4? If they're under 11 years old, it's supposed to be 4 times a day. The prescription that the doctor's given says 5 times a day, which is not right. But I said, that doctor has said that's the worst case of POX she's ever seen.
Do you know how to put it in?
No, she doesn't. So they said you need to ring 111 back and check that it is correct. Oh God. And they're also, because I said to them, oh, she's also said to give them ibuprofen, which I know is not normal for chicken pox. And they were looking at me like, really? Why is she saying this? You need to hold it pulled out. Yeah. But I said to them, I said, if you could see how bad my kid is, you might be agreeing to give it her. So I don't know.
Oh, stop, sorry. Alright, let's get another one.
Bernie's been sick again. Oh yeah, Bernie was puking up yellow bile this morning, first thing.
Third time or second time?
Third.
It's been sick 3 times now.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we'd gone to your mother's?
Yeah.
Can't believe how stressed out I am. Right.
Chicken string.
Dissolvable tablets.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're not ready. Dissolvable tablets. 4 times a day. Antihistamine.
You did it. How you feeling?
Antibiotics. Calpol. That mousse you recommended. Nurofen. And cocodamol for me. 30
Wow.
quid I've just spent.
How much?
30 quid at the fucking farm. And there was all this back and forth because the doctor said, 5 times a day. Pharmacy number 1 was like, it's supposed to be 4. Pharmacy number 2, it's supposed to be 4.
No.
But the doctor said, I've never seen anything like it. She was like, she is bad. She is bad. Yeah. But obviously, everybody has said to me, the older the kid is, the worse it is.
Yeah.
So, I need to get my fucking head around what is what now, because I don't know what anything is.
That's a mousse.
Yeah, that just goes on a skin.
Calpol. That's hair freezer.
Is that better?
It's these weird things, isn't it, that you need to first
Well,
think
this has
about.
got a shot thing in it. And this has got to be dissolved in water.
Whole roast chicken.
Yeah, you strip it off, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Disperse the tablet in a minimum of 50 ml of water or swallow whole with a little water. Space the doses evenly. Keep taking until the course is finished, unless you are told to stop. But that doesn't tell me how many times a day, does it?
Whole roast
Nothing
chicken.
at all. Why don't you use your hands? Wash your hands and rip it apart. That's what I'd do. Jesus, they're big. No, she can't swallow them.
Oh, holy heck.
I couldn't swallow them.
Oh god, no. They're huge.
Dorothy, here's your medicine.
Is that good, do you think?
You've got to drink it and then lick your lolly if it doesn't taste nice, okay? This looks like milk, but it doesn't taste like milk.
Oh.
So have a big skull, big... You've got to do it or else you're going to be like this forever. Come on. Come on.
Fine.
Come on, suck a big suck and swallow it. Swallow.
That's good.
Is it alright? Come on then, drink it all up. Good girl. Drink it all up.
It tastes like water.
Good. That's really good. Drink it all up for me. Good girl, you're doing really good.
Yeah, for lolly.
You've got an ice lolly, is it yummy?
That's Dorothy's.
It's medicine for Dorothy. Keep going, honey, you're doing really good. This is to make your chicken pox go away. And then your other thing that you're going to have is... It's alright, have a lick of your ice cream if you don't like the taste. Good girl. Go on, keep going, you're nearly there. You're about halfway. Oh my god, what a couple of days it's been. It's Monday. Yesterday, I don't think I moved off the sofa. Certainly did not hit my 10,000 step goal, let's put it that way. It's 5:15 on Monday, so we got dressed at about 4:30. I said, come on, let's have a walk around the block a couple of times. Literally, getting dressed took longer than the actual walk. Just went around once, 5 minutes, got dressed for 5 minutes. Dorothy is absolutely a different child. She's fine, she's absolutely fine. However, she's still got fresh blisters coming up, like on her hands and feet now. So she wasn't very happy when she went, Mummy, one of my spots is black. I said, that's good. I said, if you've got red or yellow ones, that means you can't go to school. So she's fuming, of course, because she wants to go back to school, but I'm not going to let her go back to school because I think they're going to rip her to fucking shreds. Spotty Dotty. So it's not happening. She's not going back. Not till September anyway. So, yeah, Bernie was sick 10 times on Sunday. No, it wasn't. It was Saturday. She was sick 10 times on Saturday. Sunday, she was absolutely fine. This morning, she was sick twice before 6 AM. And then she downed a load of her juice and was sick again, but she's fine. She's absolutely fine. She's eating. She's fine. So I don't know what's going on. Right, fish fingers are ready. Okay, I have no idea the last time I filmed anything. It's Friday, and I think Dot's okay. I think she's like recovered. However, it's been so hot that it's been so hard to do anything. Kitchen's a bomb site, as you can see, and I've just realised I've fake tan this morning, so I can't wash up. It's not that much, to be fair. There's only last night's tea. I was absolutely exhausted yesterday because obviously I was supposed to have been at work this week. Managed to cram everybody into Tuesday and then move my clients around, but one I couldn't move was my niece Laura. So she came here Wednesday afternoon and I bleached her roots, and then yesterday did all the bright rainbow. She doesn't have rainbow, she has like turquoise and UV electric lizard yellow green it's called. So there's just like hair stuff everywhere because obviously she has so many different colours. So there's just crap everywhere. But I'm just exhausted. Bernie's not been sleeping great either. I had to have a word with the childminder. Can you stop giving her a fucking nap? How many times do I have to say it? Oh, well, we never offer it. It's only if she asks. I don't give a shit if she asks. Don't let her have a fucking nap. So anyway, what day is it? Friday. So Wednesday night, she'd obviously napped. They hadn't logged it on the system. Time did she go to sleep? 11 p.m. in my bed. Absolutely raging. I sent them an email at about 10 p.m. that night saying Bernadette is still wide awake. She's keeping her sister, who is recovering from a chest infection and chicken pox. Can I ask you again, please, do not let her nap. And as I said, they were like, oh no, we didn't, you know, oh, I forgot to log them today. We only let her have about 25 minutes. It's 25 minutes too long, hon. Oh, yeah, Wednesday was a complete write-off. I injected my Mounjaro on Tuesday. So Wednesday, I just felt absolutely awful. I only did half a dose as well. Because I did a full dose last time and that kicked my ass. So I thought, oh, I'll just do a half one. Horrific. Well, combination of hay fever, period, and Mounjaro. I just did nothing all day. I don't think I washed up. But feeling really good. Started doing something which I have not done for a very long time. I mean, I'm talking when I got married. That's when I last did this. And that is tracking my calories. Because I was getting a little bit frustrated that I wasn't losing weight as quickly as I wanted to. Because I don't know if I probably said, but I put nearly 2 stone back on. I think I put about, it was about 17 pounds. No, it must be more than that. Maybe 24 pounds, and I've lost 17. That's right. Since coming back on Mounjaro, which was the end of April, was it? Yeah, end of April. So I've lost 17 pounds since the end of April. But I was finding that I was injecting and not losing anything all week, and I know that's to do with the weather. I was doing my vitamins. And I wasn't really sure how much I was eating. Like, why am I not losing? Is it because I'm deluding myself about how many calories I'm actually consuming? Because obviously I have full fat mayonnaise, I have ketchup, I Do you know what I mean? I just thought, right, I'm going to start tracking it, and my God, what a difference it's made. 7, 8, 9 days, I've lost 5 pounds. So it works. Oh, I can't tell you how disgusting these, look at the size of them. Like the size of my eye. They're absolutely awful, but they're amazing, right? I haven't shaved my legs for 3 weeks. Obviously I am now because the weather's nice. And I was looking at my leg hair and I was like, it's so thick and long. Like I don't have thick, dark leg hair. But I was like, Jesus, why? And it must be these, what do you call them? Vitamins, high strength. Don't know if you can see, but they're amazing. Like my hair loss, it's not a thing. My hair's quite long now. Like for me, it is like an actual little bun. It's not just like wisps of hair. So it's definitely made a difference. And folic acid, that's the other thing I've been taking as well. Those and folic acid vitamins, absolutely great. So some other changes that I've made is buying stuff that's going to help me stay in a calorie deficit, whatever that is. I've bought my first ever protein powder. I honestly not sure how I'm getting on with it. I think I've had it, when did I buy it? It got delivered on Tuesday, and I think I've had it every day, just not a full scoop of it because I'm not keen on it, honestly. I know you have to shop around and stuff, but this was £20 and it's only 300 grams. Like, you only have 25 in a scoop anyway, but I wish I hadn't read what's in it, because it says here, made with bone broth powder, and it's chocolate flavour, and there's just something psychologically I can't. So eating it, I'm not joking, the second day I had it, my last mouthful I gagged. I put it in some Weetabix. I was gagging like that. Another thing is I've bought like healthier oil sprays and stuff. I've actually got it here. Garlic infused spray. So I actually weighed, because you've got to log how much, when you're recording your calories, your food you've eaten, to work out your calories, you've got to weigh everything. So I've literally got scales out all the time now. So 3 sprays of this is 1 gram, which is like 6 calories. And then the other thing I got was this air fryer avocado and oil spray as well, because obviously you're not like, you just sort of go like that, and it's just a lot more controlled than going glug. Because what was it, a tablespoon of oil is 100 calories. Whoops. I'm actually making a conscious effort now to try and eat better, to speed up my weight loss. Not speed up, just make sure it keeps happening. And obviously I've reduced the amount of, well, the intensity of the Manjaro I'm taking, because it just wipes you out. If I have a full shot, I can't deal with it. I need to go back down a dose, really. But then I thought, well, if I'm on 5 milligram and I'm only doing half a dose, that is the same as doing 2.5. Is it? I'm not sure. It's called microdosing. And if you're not trying to like make it fall off you, which I'm not, I'd like it to, and that's what you've got to do. Anyway, so as I said, it's Friday. Tomorrow we're going to go to his mum's for the weekend. I don't think we'll be doing any caravanning though. I'm just wanting to get this next car boot done. So that's going to be the next vlog, I think, because I think this one's quite long now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Better go clean up, Anna. All right, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.